Hi, Lori Rubenstein here, and I am so happy to be back with all of you. I have taken a little extended hiatus over the summer to create a new rhythm coming this fall. And I wanted to talk to you a little bit about that journey and about why balance doesn't work, why joyful play is critical, and why it's important to create a rhythm in your life. And I know a lot of you have heard me talking about joyful play for a while, but the last couple years, I've really been putting all of this into practice. And I wanted to share just a tad bit about my journey and why I've been kind of off the radar this summer. And it started in, oh, I guess it started mostly in November of 2019. My mom had been sick for a while and she passed away in November of 2019. And then also in November of 2019, I was invited to collaborate with an amazing group of people to create a company called Shiftco. And if you want to check it out, it's shiftco.org. Love you to check it out. But I was invited to do that also in November of 2019, before my mother passed. And it was something I felt really called to. The people that had gathered to collaborate were amazing. And I felt really honored that Terry Maxwell had also invited me to contribute and collaborate in a company that would help conscious businesses grow to, from zero to over $10 million annually. And the concept was amazing. So I was all in and said yes. And it came at a really amazing time because it was something to look forward to. I was excited about it. I was motivated. I wanted to create and I wanted to create it. And I was ready to really learn a lot more. And at the same time, my sister and brother and I were taking care of my mom. And we knew she didn't have a lot of time left. So it was this juxtaposition of this something that I was very excited about, and then this very devastating part of losing your mother, which for me, I don't know that I ever would have thought it would have been as hard as it was to lose her. And I don't know that you understand unless you've lost a parent. I know that I didn't. But after my mom died, it passed away, I just went fully into this and into creating and my coaching business. I was running that and I decided I was going to maintain that, my coaching business, and put my time and energy into this project, this company, because I was, you just have sometimes those things that you just know are meant for you to do. And I was committed to doing it. And I was asked to complete the mentor program, to create the mentor program for it, and then to help with the coaching program, which I spent 18 months doing. And in the meantime, we had the pandemic, still in the pandemic. But when everything got locked down, but what that gave me the opportunity of is I was able to work more because my husband was home more and the kids were home. So it was a perfect situation for me to dive in, and they all were very supportive of the time it was going to take. And it was exciting. I learned a tremendous amount. I'm very proud of the part that I created and the whole of what everybody collaborated and created, each person creating just an amazing, beautiful piece of this company. And I completed that work in May of this year. And I decided to transition my role from working within Shivco to being a shareholder, and then changing my focus to Step Into Great, my coaching business, and starting to build out a platform for my children's books, which is My Friendly Giant. And I was really excited about that transition. I was also coming off of working probably 50 hours a week between Shivco, maintaining my coaching business, and then taking care of kids and my family, and all that entails, and all the stuff that the height of the pandemic entailed, with kids going in, and my kids were going in and out of school. My son's school did really well. He was in for most of the year. My daughter's school, they had some breakout cases, so they kind of went back and forth, and we were dealing with all of that. But if I had tried to balance all of that, it would have been impossible, and I would have been a crazy person. But what I was able to do is to keep my practice of joyful play. And part of that is radical self-care. And over time, I was so busy, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 20 minutes, and I was maintaining that. But after about 18 months, I was tired and wiped out and had to find a new rhythm. And the new rhythm I found, I decided we were going to take a family vacation for 3 weeks, and I was just going to totally unplug in June. And I did that, and it was amazing. And we played, and I had so much fun. And it was a month full of joyful play with hiking and amazing things we did. We went down the coast of Oregon, and we have an Airstream, so we were self-contained. And we just played as a family, and it felt so good. And then we got home, and I wanted to get back into a rhythm where I could start growing and focusing more on my other 2 companies. But I was tired. I was out of juice, and I needed more time. And sometimes it's really important to take a pause. And that was kind of the biggest part of my joyful play practice that I embraced. Was I had to find a new rhythm that was different than what I thought it was going to be, because I didn't have the juice I needed at the time to create what I wanted to create. And we can get caught up in, if you're anything like me, I kind of grew up where always doing, always accomplishing. You needed to be accomplishing in my household. Like, you need to be doing something. And I get caught up in, I got to get something done. I got to accomplish something. And sometimes you just have to step back and take a pause, take a breath, take care of you, and put yourself as the priority. It has to be the priority. And right now, it's critical. We are moving and being asked to move from an I state to we. And we can't do that if we don't take care of ourselves first, so then we can take care of the whole. And I know that sounds like a contradiction, because the I state, and we're moving into the we state. But even in the I state, it's more about what I want, what I'm going to do, what affects me. It's small. It's closed. It's more nuclear. When we move into the we state, it's what's best for the community, what's best for the whole, what's best for my family, what's best for me. But it starts with you, because you have to take care of yourself and fill yourself up and play and have joy and energy and vitality in order for you to go out in the world and take care of your family, take care of your community, take care of the whole. And when we all begin to start doing that, things are going to really shift. Businesses are shifting. If you look around, it's all heading in that direction, which was one of the reasons I was so excited about ShiftCo, because it helps conscious businesses, and it's got a global community of people. And why I'm excited about expanding Joyful Play and Step Into Great. But I want you to think about, we get so caught up in trying to accomplish that sometimes we need to take a short pause to make a big leap. And that's where I was, is finding the rhythm over the summer that allowed me to take a pause and maintain everything I had created, which I did. And now I'm excited. As soon as we get through the whole school starting, I don't know about you, but all of a sudden the end of August got compressed with everything happening and kids returning to school. A lot of kids have started school already. Mine don't start till the 30th. But once that starts, and I feel so good and excited about now diving into a new rhythm of, I've gone from the summer of radical self-care and radical joyful play to energize myself and family focused and the priority, to now finding more of a rhythm of a balance, not a balance, but a rhythm between kids and family, my husband, and doing the things that I love for my two businesses. And I'm excited to do that. And I don't know what that rhythm is. And that's the other thing, is to get clear around uncertainty. It's okay. It all works out. You are universally supported. There's so much support around you to create what you want to create. And it's finding that rhythm, getting into that flow, so we find ease and grace instead of powering through. And when you can create from that, it speeds it all up. And I don't know what that new rhythm is going to look like. I just know we'll fall into the new rhythm and it'll feel really good. And once the kids start school, I will get regularly back into communicating with all of you. And I know this was a really long one, but I wanted to catch you up on what was going on. And I want to encourage you, if you've got kids going back to school, or the uncertainty around the pandemic at this point, we're kind of going back and forth, or what you're creating in your business, find a beautiful rhythm, pull in joyful play, those things that feed you, give you energy, bring you joy, because it'll make a tremendous difference in your life. And if you don't know yet, and you're new to this concept of joyful play, please go to my website. Below, there'll be a link, and download the free playbook to get you started. But I am excited about continuing these videos. I promise they'll be shorter next time. But it was so good to catch up with you guys. And I'd love to hear how you're doing, how your summer was, what you're looking forward to, and what I can help support you with in future videos. So have an amazing week. And I look forward to touching base with you in a couple weeks. Bye-bye.